over there. I'm trying to spend more and more time under bridges. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me ban. The tally of your banana is the tally of my banana. Bananas must be tallied. He comes and gives a speech at the banana farm. We're not tallying enough banana. You, over there, Harry Belafonte. What are you doing with that fucking banana? What about that boy from Kingston Town? Bring him back here. He's a hell of a lot of fun. Fuck them. Fuck them all, I say. Fuck the children. Okay. Uh, media is all fake. Every single celebrity is an alias. It's never what you think it is. Never, 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 never what you think it is on any level. You couldn't imagine. They're all related. Every show, every blooper, every show, every cinema, every movie, they're all related. They control the world by staging it all. I've been cursing everything and everyone. I know this warlock, and he really showed me something. Curse everything. Anything that bothers you, curse it. Because if it lingers in your mind at all, it's not good. Now, the person could have meant well. There are maybe positive ways to interpret things. You can do that, and you fucking feel that. But anything that hurts you is wrong. Period. Curse it. Tell it to go fuck itself. Tell it to go ram rusty nails up its cunt. Because you're talking to a parasite at that point, right? Humans have brain parasites. They're schizoids. Anyone participating in ceremonial global witchcraft has to be a schizoid. Okay. It's all about killing the father. Women set you up and then they take you down. See, I've identified a few weird people in the area. It's never the people you think it is. You think, oh, that's a weird guy, or maybe you think I'm a weird guy, but it's never the people you think. The creepiest people are women with fat asses and small tits. You ever notice that? Women with small, fat asses and small tits. Some of the creepiest things. Not the only thing, because a lot of them are creepy, but fat asses and small tits. Watch out for them. There's a walker. Oh, light. River's up. Summer lays ahead of us. My mom's talking about moving again. I said, your first priority must be to get a job. You know so many people. That's the thing. My mom's not grounded. She starts asking me to leave when she doesn't feel grounded. She uses me to ground herself. She pushes me off. She rejects me. Because in her life, the only thing that gave her safety was rejecting her father, rejecting her mother. People reject their parents to get a job, and then they go to school to have friends, right? But it would say, oh, don't worry, they're going to reject you so they can hang out with their friends and learn a new identity. Well, they're becoming sociopaths by rejecting the parents who first essentially rejected them. And that's how they ground themselves, except you're not grounded. So you become a conductor for various ceremonial kinds of human sacrifice and or labor. Chances are this video will be deleted. Delete. Place to sort of sweat off a little bit, let that sweat congeal. I wish I had clothing where you could de-sweat it, you know? It's a t-shirt. You can change it up. I should do that. Remove it, put on a fresh shirt. Maybe a little bit, yeah. Push just the lower back. Like that. Well, the reason people don't see what I see, they don't see people, they don't see the abnormal around them. Because they're never grounded. Young girls who want to fuck me, they just want to ground. They want to find ground. Right? Humans are like electricity, they want to find ground. Right? You'll notice that Adam and Eve in Renaissance touched the ground. That's why you call it the soles of the feet instead of the soles of the feet. Because you have 100,000 nerve endings in each foot that go into the earth. And it doesn't matter if you're wearing rubber shoes, I don't care. It's more of a mentality. It's more of a mentality with other people under the earth. Just being a green person doesn't make you grounded. When you're grounded, you notice things. That's why dogs like to take a shit around me. People's dogs will just take shits around me. I don't take it personally because the dog finds anywhere around me more grounded. Dogs shit on the ground. They shit when they're grounded. They ground their shit. It relaxes their sphincter. I'm not saying it's easy to be grounded. It can be quite uncomfortable. Anything or anyone weird in the environment will find its way to me. Animals don't bother me. I'd rather be outside in the cold and rain than be inside. I like rain. And I agree. That falls down from the sky. Face beneath. Even though I don't know why. I like falls down from the sky onto the place beneath. Even though I don't know why. I like rain that falls down from the sky onto the place beneath. Even though I don't know why. You don't know why rain falls, motherfucker? Like, dude, what's your problem? My problem is, I like rain that falls down from the sky onto the place beneath. You know I don't know why. I like rain that falls down from the sky onto the place beneath, even though I don't know why. I like, I, I like rain that falls down from the sky onto the place beneath, even though I don't know why. Hey, I like rain that falls down from the sky onto the place beneath, even though I don't know why. Nice job, man. Making up the song. Making up the songs as we walk along the earth. Even as my breath expires, it draws forth a new song. And the song that sets does not set, but that it sings. And our breath does not reach its end, its apogee, but it does draw forth a new song. Draw forth a new song, I say. My mom was talking to a couple of bitches in the building, and she doesn't realize that they make her feel bad. They irritate her, and they try to get her to distribute that to me. Because women unite in electrical chains, and they talk about a man, and they wanna attack a male. So if you're on scapegoating women, they'll attack you. They talk about men, they'll talk about you, and they'll bring all their fucking bitterness up and your shit, project it onto the male scapegoat, and then attack you. I'm not saying they like it. I'm not saying they're going to get anything out of it. I'm saying they don't, which makes it even worse. And then they have the gall to say, "I never give me what I need." I've met women throughout my life who are sexual predators. Most white women are sexual predators, in my opinion, who don't know fuck about men. They don't know. They've never let a man be himself. I don't know them, and they'll never ask me a fucking question. They'll never get to know me. They just want to fuck me. They don't know how to get to know a man. They will not get to know you. I told this one young cunt, I said I didn't know who Steve Jobs was. A bit of a white lie. And you should see the look on her face. It's like, but she doesn't know who he is either. That's the. I like it when rain falls down from the sky. Even though I don't know why. Even though I don't know why. I like it when rain falls from the sky. Onto the place beneath. Even though I don't know why. Sing it with me now. I like rain that falls down from the sky. Onto the place beneath. I like rain that falls down from the sky Unto the place beneath, even though I took the white. I rain that falls down from the sky onto the place beneath, even though I took the white. Rain that falls down from the sky onto the place beneath, even though I took the white. What I'm doing here is playing with my balls. Careful now. I'm very gentle. I'm a very gentleman. I'm a gentleman. I want you to call me Lord Landon, His Lordship, Sir. If you're going to write a comment, excuse me, sir, excuse me, you can use, oh, thy mighty Lordship, oh, beautiful cock of Mother Earth, cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo, oh, wayfarer, oh, mighty dew, or just, hey, bud, would be, and you may use the same. It's quid pro quo around here. Yes, my lordship. Okay, my lordship. Thank you for that comment, my lordship. A man must take care of his kingdom. You've got a kingdom. Every man has a kingdom. He must take care of his kingdom. Make your house sound. People might say, why don't you record music? Why don't you publish books? You don't get it, do you? I am doing everything that you think I should do in the future. I'm already doing it. People don't fucking get that. You have an industry in your respiration, industry in the resonant, everlasting chords of a death that never came from birth and a birth that never comes from death. You always go to heaven. Everyone goes to heaven. So fuck this fear shit. I'm saying this in front of a pile of dog shit. Hey! Hey, like rain falls down from the sky onto the place beneath, even though I don't know why does rain fall down from the sky onto the place beneath? Because I really don't know why. Creepy dudes. Oh, I want to write a play called Creepy Dudes about all the people I've known. Creepy dudes. Creepy dudes. The Beta-tudes of Creepy Dudes, I would call it. Dudes. Beta-tudes, not that. Beta-tudes of Creepy Dudes. Okay, there we go. Would you like to see my play? Beta-tudes. Creepy dudes. Beta-tudes. Creepy dudes. Beta-tudes. I've been doing some really good stretching lately. And I like it when you can find a position. I'm finding like if I tip my head back, and wherever you want to put your arms is fine with me. And so you kind of throw yourself a little bit off balance on your heels, and you get these, I don't know if you call them meridians. You might feel a like, kind of weakness in your knees, and you just breathe through it. It feels weakening, and then the meridians will start warming up, and then, it's a lovely thing to restore. If you get older, if you're in your 40s and 50s like I am, and you pick up your baby or your dog one day, and you feel like all the blood rushes out of your legs, those meridians are getting tried. There's nothing wrong with that. Right? Your body, you don't lose memory, you don't lose functions. Your body changes functions. Your spirit becomes your blood, or becomes your mind, becomes your blood, becomes the organs of your body. Just like the spirit of creation became the mind of creation, becomes the blood of creation, or the waters of creation, or the sounds of creation, or the stone of creation, and the sound and the waters of creation. It became the stone and the ocean. And that stone and that ocean made a sound. And today, the stones still sing with the sound of creation. You want to hear the background of creation, listen to the Song of the Stones. It'd be a great name for a book. The Song of the Stones. Oh, I like that one. Does not even the Mother Earth have a heart of stone? The heart of this river is the heart of stones. There are stones that run through the heart of this river, and the heart of this river runs through those stones. This creepy lady I met, she was picking this information out of my aura and sexually assaulting me, right? And at the same time, but she didn't know what it meant, and she thought it was something bad. It's a perfect example of white culture and white language when picking up something amazing about a human being that's walking the earth. So it's kind of like if Jesus, I'm not Jesus, and no one is Jesus, but let's take a typical Western example of Jesus, or Achilles or something. And Achilles walks in town, or Jesus walks into town, and they would think he has mental problems. They'd put him into school and they'd give him Ritalin, right? They do everything they do to incredible children. They'd fucking hurt them, right? Because that's what white people and white women do. I don't mean this, but I've been a feminist my whole life, and I increasingly hold white women to a higher standard because of what I know about their standards. That's, as a man, that's my equality. You get a certain thing, I get a certain. There's going to be differences. I understand that women are given more deference, and should be. That's fine. It doesn't work out well for men like me, but okay, licks. But if nothing else, in a philosophical level, I hold women to me with the appropriate adjustments for gender, if you will. Not have one gender, but just like when it's in your benefit, you certainly don't mind having one, do you? So, what gender are you? You can have $10 billion if you're born a female. Oh, I'm a female, sir. Completely through and through. I'm a cisgendered white woman. Okay then. But you're going to have to suck this man's dick. Oh, sure. They've done studies with lie detectors showing that women will literally do anything for money. Now, I don't think this says anything bad about women. I think it says something bad about society. And I'm sure it's very similar to men. There's lots of things I'm sure that show that men are complete cretins and awful, rapist, misogynistic pigs. In fact, women don't need a study for that. They already reached that conclusion. But they don't deserve to die. And even if you rape me every day, I don't think you deserve to die. I could wish it. The Mother Earth might say, yeah, that's a good idea, but I'm not going to kill you. Because, people who are sick and people who are violent are always dying, right? By limiting my mother's violence towards me, she'll live a long time. The women that she talks to, said, they're not going to live a long time, Mom. They're not as healthy as you are, right? Right? I've cursed those women because I had to, They're vile people. But if you're out there and you feel like, geez, I don't think I'll ever like people, well, you're probably Rh negative, and you're probably very grounded, and you are prone to being scapegoated by any number of people. So that's the life, baby. That's what you ask for by being a decent human being. Decent human beings are not treated well. I mean, I can walk in this world